Thumping innings victories, and then this afternoon. How do you explain it?
Not really sure there is an explanation. Just not good enough. Like, such a disappointing day. I thought after day one, sort of getting 200, it was obviously tough batting conditions, and I thought we were really in the game. And then, again, our bowling attack were brilliant, and we were in the game going into the second innings. I felt the wicket was probably getting a little bit better. But yeah, like, if you bat like that and obviously don't front up with the bat as a group, you're not going to win any games, and obviously a very disappointing day.
How much was that second innings performance down to good bowling, and how much to bad batting?
We know what we're getting when we come up against this Hampshire attack. Their quality, they don't give you anything. They're always at you, always asking questions, and as I say, we fronted up in the first innings, and I thought, showed a bit of character to sort of fight through it, and we got to a competitive total, I think, on that wicket, and we had to reapply ourselves, and obviously we didn't do that, and we just so we didn't start well, and we didn't manage to arrest that momentum. One fell after the other, and yeah, we didn't sort of absorb that pressure and fight through it, and that's particularly disappointing.
How much was down to the pitch, and possibly down to the new batch of balls as well, which certainly in the second innings did seem to swing more than we've seen in most games so far this season? Potentially,
maybe there was a little bit more swing with these batch of balls, but we're not going to make excuses for ourselves. It was really poor. We'll be looking at ourselves first and foremost. We can't blame conditions, we can't blame the ball, we can't look at anything else other than ourselves. As I say, there was a bit in it sort of right throughout the game, but that's no excuse, and you got to find a way. We've got to find a way to get through those periods, and I think that's what we've done in other games. But it was obviously pretty relentless in terms of their attack, always asking questions, but you've got to earn the right to score runs. Later in the day, but we didn't do that.
That's the last of the first series of county championship games. You've got a short break now, and then the T20 starts on Wednesday down at Canterbury, and then the next championship game here against Surrey at second week in June. How much is the break now in red ball cricket a help to help you regroup, and how much is it a hindrance?
We've had a really good sort of few weeks. Our performances in red ball cricket the last few weeks have been, much improved, particularly with the bat. So we came into this game in a really good place, sort of full of confidence, and obviously it's a setback. It's not fatal. There's so much cricket to be played, but it's just, it's disappointing having played or made such strides that we, couldn't kick on and give a better account of ourselves in this game. We knew we were going to be tested. They're a top side, but we're better than what we've shown, and I guess the lack of fight, the lack of sort of character, particularly in that second innings, that's the thing that hurts us most.
Now, you've got a big game in the Blast coming up on Wednesday against Kent down at Canterbury. Tough game. How are you going to lift the spirits of the team between now and then?
We're all sort of very aware it's a completely different format. It's almost a different game, to be honest. And we'll have a few fresh faces sort of coming into the side, I'm sure. And look, we've got to part this. It's gone. There's nothing we can do about it now. We've got to get excited for that first 2020 game. It's as simple as that.
Is there something fundamentally wrong with the championship team at the moment, or is this just one bad day at the office?
It's certainly a bad day at the office. As I say, the first sort of couple of days, I felt we were in the game. It was obviously a relatively sort of low-scoring game. Runs were at a premium, but the way we sort of folded this afternoon, that's what hurts.
But is that symptomatic of an underlying weakness, or is it just a one-off?
It's a good question. I think obviously there have been games in the recent sort of past where it has been sort of, well, that's how we have played. We have sort of folded too quickly. But equally, there've been sort of games in the recent past that we've really shown what we can do. And that's I think we've got to focus on that, because we're better than what we've shown today. It doesn't make it any easier. It's no excuse, but I guess we've got to be more consistent and more ruthless with ourselves.